Alright, so we're back for game 2. I have Cooper Longren on the mound right now for the Tigers. And Alex Johnson is hitting for Snead State right now. The count is 1-1 with 1 out. Snead State currently has a man on second. And we're in the top of the first. Cooper Longren throws a ball. Cooper Longman is a sophomore from Texas. We have Jonathan Vigoa behind the plate again. 2-1 is the count. That's fouled off by Alex. Alex Johnson, an infielder, sophomore, from Albertville, Alabama. 2-2 is the count here with 1 out. And that'll be ball 3. Three and 2. The ball will be hit to left center for an RBI single by Alex Johnson. That'll be the second hit for Snead State.
Run scored.
Up to bat now is number 7, Trey Higgins. Switch hitter sophomore, 6'4", 210 from Oxford, Alabama. He'll take ball 1. One and 0 is the count, 1 out. Here comes the pitch, and it's a ball. Making it 2-0. Snead State has a man on first and have scored a run this inning. Snead State is currently up 1-0 as Longren throws another ball. No changes to the field since last game for the Tigers, besides Cooper Longren pitching. And that'll be a strike for Longren. 3-1 is the count now with 1 out and a man on first. Comes the pitch. It's a swing and miss from Trey Higgins. Showing his righty bat right now. 3-2. That ball will be hit to the shortstop. He'll go to first to record the out. Two outs now with the man on second for Snead State. Number 10, Luke McNeil up to bat. Sophomore from Hoover, Alabama. Oh, and 1 is the count. That ball will be a light ground ball down the third base line. And it'll be fair. It's a hit for Luke McNeil as he makes it to first, and the runner advances to third. Number 23 up to bat, Jack Hayes, infielder and pitcher, freshman from Piedmont, Alabama. The man on first and third, 2 outs. It's a ball 1 from Cooper Longren. That'll be another ball, close one. Ball will be hit foul down the third baseline. Count will be 2-1 with 2 outs. Man on first and third for Snead State. Cooper Longren pitching. And Jack Hayes up to bat. Runner goes. Jonathan Miguel launches it, and he is safe at second. I think it might have been a ball.
We just throw it.
I think it was 3-1. Cooper Longren with the pitch. It's a high pop fly to left field. And Tyler Jones will record the out. We go to the bottom of the first. Alright, bottom of the first here. Brody Ballou starting it off for the Tigers. As he hits a ground ball to the first and second base gap for a single. First pitch of the game. That'll be his first hit on the day. Number 27, Ben Pierman from Alabaster, Alabama, is pitching for Snead State. It's a freshman. 6'2", 195. Cade Chamley up to bat for the Tigers. Cade Chamley from from Georgia. Looking to do something here as he sees ball one. He fouls that one back. Count will be 1-1. No outs with Brody Ballou on first base for the Tigers. Cade Chamley hits a soft grounder to the third baseman, and they record 1 out at second base. CJ Morrow comes up to bat. Corey Morrow from Canada, Ontario, Canada. 0-0 is the count. Pierman throws a strike for his first pitch. Pierman picks off to first, but is unsuccessful. Oh, 0-1 is the count here with 1 out. That'll be a strike. Oh, 2 here with 1 out. Man on first. CJ fouls that one out off. Remains 0-2. Pierman with the pitch. That'll be a ball. 1-2 is the count now. The man on first for the Tigers. Pierman picks off to first, but is unsuccessful again. That'll be another ball. 2-2 is the count now to CJ Morrow. Cade goes, tries to steal second, but it's thrown out. Caught stealing.
Good ball.
CJ Morrow hits a long pop fly to right field. The right fielder drops it on the wall, and he has himself a double. Here comes Bryson Jenkins, number 12, another Tennessee native. Sees the 0-0 pitch. That'll be a strike for Pierman. Oh, and 1 is the count here with 2 outs and a man on second for the Tigers. Hit this ball down the third base line. as CJ Morrow comes down third base to score. Bryson Jenkins goes to second base, and he has himself a double as well. Back-to-back doubles for the Tigers, puts one on the board for us. Score is now 1-1 as Tyler Stevens steps up to the plate, also known as Steve-O. That'll be strike one for Pierman. 0-1 is the count here with 2 outs and a man on second. And that'll be a ball, pass ball. And Bryson Jenkins will now be on third base. Puts a man in a better scoring position for Tyler Stevens. One and one is the count here for number 14. That's a ball for Pierman. 2-1 is the count now with 2 outs and a man on third. Tyler Stevens swings and misses. That's strike two. 2's across the board. Two and two. That ball will be hit. The third baseman as he tries to make a diving play but can't come up with it. That's an RBI for Tyler Stevens as Bryson Jenkins scores. Chattanooga State takes its first lead of the day.
Is that an error?
There. Chattanooga State currently leads 2-1 in the bottom of the first. That's ball one to Tyler Jones, number 35 for the Chattanooga State Tigers. And that's another ball for Pierman. 2-0 is the count now. I believe Tyler Jones is a Murfreesboro guy. 2-0 here with 2 outs. And TJ takes that one for a strike. 2-1 now. Tyler Stevens on first base for the Tigers. Tyler Jones will swing and miss at one. We now have 2's across the board. 2-2 is the count with 2 outs. The man on first. Tyler Jones fouls this one off. Finds a way to battle. Once again, 2-2. Tyler Jones fouls off another one. I believe this is the 7th pitch of the at-bat. And Tyler Jones hits a pop fly to right field. The right fielder would dive and make a great play. We'll go to the top of the second. Longren with the second pitch of this at bat, and it's a ground ball to the second baseman. We'll record an easy out to start this inning for us. So 1 out here in the top of the second. Cooper Longren on the mound for the Tigers. Up to bat is number 4, Braden Moore, middle infielder, sophomore from Altoona, Alabama. First pitch to him. Fouls off to the first base side. Oh, and 1 here with 1 out. No one on for Snead State. That'll be a ball to Moore. That'll be another ball. 2-1 is the count here. It's 1 out and no one on. Next pitch will be a strike, making the count 2-2 with 1 out. Another pitch. This ball will be hit to third base. So he makes a bad throw, but Tyler Stevens gets the tag off. And that's the second out of this inning. So 0-0 here, 2 outs. That'll be ball 1. Number 1, Brooks Parkerson, infielder, freshman from Midland, Georgia. He'll see strike 1. Brooks hits a pop-up to the center fielder, and Brody Ballou records the third out of this top half of the inning. Alright, so the bottom of the second, Connor Linkfield will start this one off for the Tigers. Spearman makes his pitch, and that'll be a ball 1. No one on, no outs here for the Tigers. looking to put some more runs on the board and win this inning. That'll be ball 2 from Pierman. That'll be another ball, making it 3-0 with no one on and no outs. .30 pitch. That'll be a strike. Three and one now. And that'll be ball 4 as Connor takes his base. Coming up to the plate, we have Tampa, Florida native Mason Page. Mason's a sophomore here at Chattanooga State. 0-0 count. No outs. And that'll be ball 1. Man on first for the Tigers. Pitch to Page. And that's taken as a ball as well. .2-0. That'll be ball 3. Mason Page probably not looking for anything here. No outs. 3-0. Here's the pitch. And that'll be strike 1. Ben Pierman on the mound for the Snead State. Makes his pitch, and Mason Page fouls that one off to the first base side. .3-2. Mason Page hits a line drive to right center. That'll be a double for Page. Connor Linkfield's held at third base, and now we have second and third with no outs as Johnny Vigoa walks up to the plate. Tigers are looking a little bit better than last game here. First pitch to Vigoa, and he'll take it for a ball. One and 0. It's a little blooper pop fly right behind first base, but it's foul. Johnny will get another life. Let's see what he can do with it here as he has men on second and third. And he'll hit this ball high and long to left as Connor Linkfield tags up. And that'll be an RBI for Vigoa. His first RBI of the season. And that'll make the score 3-1 Chattanooga State. Brody Ballou steps up to the plate. The man on second for him. 1 out here. 0-0 is the count. Brody will attempt a bunt. Foul it off, straight back. Oh, and 1 is the count now. Brody Ballou hits a little ground ball, foul ball, on the first base side.
Catcher's interference.
But it appears there was a catcher's interference. So Brody Ballou will take his base and go to first base. Now the umpires are talking. Cade Chamley will see his first pitch as a ball. Cade Chamley is our third baseman. And he'll look to get these runners around. Got a ground ball to the third base side, but it'll be foul. Cade Chamley will see another pitch for a ball. 2-1 is the count now with 1 out. The Tigers will have runners Brody Ballou and Connor Linkfield on first and second. Cade Chamley will see the 2-1. That'll be a ball from Pierman. Three and 1 is the count now with 1 out. That'll be ball 4 as Cade Chamley takes his base. Now the bases are loaded as the 5'5" Canadian comes up to the plate. How tall is he? Looks like there's a pitching change for Snead State. This will be number 30, Blake Moon, infielder and pitcher. Freshman, 6'1", 190 from Guntersville, Alabama. CJ Morrow steps up to the plate. Looking to do something here with the bases juiced. 0-0. And Blake throws a strike. 0-1 is the count now. And that'll be a ball from Blake. 1-1. One's across the board with one out. Blake delivers. That'll be a ball as well. Two and one. That'll be a strike on the outside. Two and two with one out. And that'll be a ball. CJ looking to do something here with bases juiced. 3-2 is the count now with one out. That'll be ball four as CJ Morrow takes his base. And Connor Linkfield comes in scoring a run. Or sorry, Mason Page comes in. Now up to bat is Bryson Jenkins, true freshman. Had a double earlier in this game. And there he goes and hits another down the third base line. Two will score. Coming down third base is CJ Morrow as he's going to the plate. He'll slide in and score as well. As Bryson Jenkins hits a 3 RBI double for his second career AB and second career hit. Now has 2 doubles on the game. He's 2 for 2. Tyler Stevens now up to the plate. Also known as Steve-O. 0-0. He'll hit a ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop will go at third. Bryson Jenkins gets in a pickle. And he'll be out at second. Well, 2 outs here. Tyler Jones steps up to the plate. And Tyler Stevens is on first base. That'll be a ball as Tyler Jones shows a bunt. Two doubles in his first 2 college ABs. 1-0 is the count. That'll be fouled off by Tyler Jones. One and one is the count here with 2 outs. And that'll be strike 2 to Tyler Jones. Tyler Jones now looking to protect with 2 strikes here. 2 outs and a man on first for the Tigers. 7-1 is the score. Chat State is up. That's another ball from Blake Moon. Moon delivers the 2-2 pitch. And that'll be another ball. 3-2, 2 outs. The man on first for the Tigers. And Tyler Jones will hit a ground ball to the second baseman. And the second baseman will record the out to end the second. Score is 7-1 Tigers. And we'll go to the top of the third. All right, top of the third. Number 5, Fisher Moss will show a bunt here. Ball will be thrown a little off the bag by Jonathan Vagoa, and he'll get a hit.
Is that an error or a hit?
That's a hit. Number 16 steps up to the plate. Hayden Stansel. Infielder and pitcher, sophomore, from Coleman, Alabama. He'll see ball 1.
It's a good pitch.
Cooper Longren is currently on the mound for the Chattanooga State Tigers. 1-0 is the count. He'll pick over to first. Will be unsuccessful. Count remains 1-0. Here's the pitch. And that'll be a strike. 1-1 is the count now with no outs. And a man on first for Snead State. One. That'll be a ball. Runner will go. But I believe it was a balk on the pitcher. So runner will advance to second base. Two and one is the count here. Pitch from Longren. That'll be another ball inside. 3-1 now. Hitters count for Hayden Stansel. Man on second with no outs for Snead State. And that'll be strike 2 for Longren. 3-2 is the count now. As these two players battle it out in this next pitch. It's a pickoff from Cooper Longren, but was unsuccessful. Cooper Longren with the pitch. That'll be away for ball 4. Hayden takes his free base. So no outs here as Alex Johnson steps up to the plate. 0-0 count. Here comes the pitch. That'll be strike 1. Oh, and 1 is the count now. Alex Johnson will foul this ball down the third base line. Oh and 2. Cooper Longren looking to put Alex away. And Alex will hit a line drive to the left fielder as Tyler Jones records the first out of this inning. Number 7, Trey Higgins steps up to the plate, showing off his righty bat. He'll hit a line drive to left field, and the run will score from second, making this game 7-2 Chattanooga State. Man on first and second here with one out, as number 10, Luke McNeil, steps up. Take a timeout from the pitching coach, Dion Felger, as he goes out and talks to Cooper. So number 10 here up to the plate, Luke McNeil. 0-0 is the count with one out and a man on first and second. First pitch will be a ball.
Is that it?
I thought it was close, but 1-0 is the count now. Luke McNeil will hit a line drive into the right field gap, and he will have himself a 2 RBI triple. The score is now 7-4 Chattanooga State. Cooper Long will throw ball 1 to number 23, Jack Hayes, freshman from Piedmont, Alabama. Two and 0 is the count now. He'll hit a line drive to the center fielder, and number 10, Luke McNeil, will score. We'll make this score 7-5 Chattanooga State. That'll be ball 1.
Where's that missing? Where's that
1-0 pitch, and it'll be fouled off. 1-1 is the count now. Up to the plate, Ty Sanderson. And he'll see ball 2. 2-1, and that'll be ball 3. Three and one is the count to Ty Sanderson, the man on first, and 1 out for Snead State. That'll be ball 4. As Ty takes his free base. Here's another pitch, and I'll be swinging a miss from number 4, Braden Moore. Go longer with the pitch, and that'll be a ground ball to Connor Linkfield. He'll throw to third base and make the lead out. That'll be 2 outs, as there's a man on first and second with number 1, Brooks Parkerson, coming up to the plate. One and 0 is the count to Brooks. Long run with the pitch. That'll be a swing and miss for strike 2. That'll be a ball. 2's across the board here. 2-2 count with 2 outs. Man on first and second for Snead State, with Brooks Parkerson hitting. Here's the pitch, and it's a base hit to right field as they bobble it, and a run is scored. The score is now 7-6, Chattanooga State. Up to the plate is Fisher Moss as he hits a long line drive to the warning track. Hits the wall. Runner from third is going home. Throw will not be in time. And Snead State will tie this one up in the top of the third, as Fisher Moss hits a double.
That's 2, right? Take the lead.
I don't think so.
That's 2 runs. That's 2 runs.
Hello? Now warming up for the Tigers is Ryan Wells, another Canadian. He's also from Ontario. And it looks like Snead State has taken the lead. So number 16, Hayden Stansel is up to bat for Snead State now. 0-0 is the count with 2 outs. That'll be a ball. One and zero to Stansel. And that'll be a slider for a strike. 1-1 is the count now with 2 outs and a man on second. That'll be another slider, but it'll be a ball. 2-1 now. Two and one. That'll be fouled off. Twos all across the board. 2-2 is the count with 2 outs. That'll be a ball. Three and two now as Wells makes his pitch. That'll be ball 4. Hayden takes his base. Now coming up to the plate is Alex Johnson. Oh and 0 is the count here to Alex. First pitch is a strike. So 1-1 is the count. 2 outs. Man on first and second for Snead State. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off by Alex Johnson. One, two is the count. Wells looking to get out of here. And Alex will hit a foul ball down the third base line. One and two. Alex Johnson will hit a line drive to the shortstop, and Linkfield will make the final out. So we go to the bottom of the third. So now in the bottom of the third, Connor Linkfield starts off for the Tigers. That'll be ball one. Snead State currently leads 8-7 here. Chad State looking for some ways to put some runs on the board this inning. And that'll be ball two from number 30, Blake Moon. Two and 0 is the count. 3-0 is now the count. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and that'll be strike one.
No more Michael Jackson. No more Michael Jackson.
3-1. That'll be a strike. Three, two. And Connor Linkfield will hit a line drive to left center, and it'll drop in for a base hit. So Connor Linkfield starts us off with a single. And now Mason Page comes up to bat. And he will hit a high pop fly to center field. And that will be the second out, or the first out of this inning. So number 8, Johnny Vigoa, is up to the plate for the Tigers. So it'll be 0-0 to Johnny. That'll be ball 1. One and 0 here, with 1 out. Johnny will take that as well for a ball. So 2-0 here with 1 out. Man on first. That'll be a ball as well. 3-0 to Johnny Vigoa. .30 pitch. That'll be ball 4 as Johnny Vigoa takes his base. Now up to the plate is Brody Ballou. Well, Snead State coach goes out to visit with the pitcher. Double play was turned. All right, we'll start the top of the fourth with Trey Higgins batting for Snead State. First pitch was a ball. 1-0 is the count with Ryan Wells on the mound. That'll be ball 2. That'll be strike 1. 2-1 is the count now. That'll be a second strike. 2-2 is the count now with no one on and no one out. And that'll be hit. A line drive to left field. And Trey Higgins will have himself a double. Here's the pitch, and that'll be ball 1. One and 0 is the count. This is Wells. Where's this one? That's a strike. 1-1. So Luke McNeil hitting for Snead State right now. He'll see his third pitch of the AB. And that'll be a strike. 1-2 is the count now. No outs. And a runner on second for Snead State. Luke McNeil from Hoover, Alabama. He'll hit a ground ball foul on the third base side. One and 2. Luke McNeil will strike out swinging on a slider, I believe. Now number 23, Jack Hayes, step up to the plate. 0-0 count with 1 out. First pitch from Wells will be a slider for a strike. Man on second will be Trey Higgins on second for Snead State. And Jack will be hit by the pitch, so he'll take his base. Currently 1 out as Ty Sanderson steps up to the plate. Ty Sanderson's an infielder, freshman, 6'1", 190 from Circle, Alabama. Looking to do something for his team here. Ryan Wells balls with the first pitch, and that'll be a grounder to C.J. Morrow, who throws it to Linkfield, and Linkfield will churn it for a double play. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. 8-7, Snead State. So here to start the bottom of the fourth, Cade Chamley will see a ball. Blake Moon still on the mound for Snead State. Cade Chamley with a pop-up to left field. That'll be recorded for the first out. So now Corey Morrow from Canada step up to the plate for the Tigers. Currently our second baseman. 0-0 is the count, no one on. And he will show a bunt, but will quickly pull it back for ball one. And that'll be ball two to C.J. Morrow. Third pitch, and that'll be ball three. C.J. Morrow looking to get a free base here. Fourth pitch, and there's his free base. C.J. Morrow will go to first. Stepping up to the plate, it's Bryson Jenkins. Already 2 for 2 on the day with 2 doubles. Let's see what he can do here. 0-0 count. That ball will be hit very high into the air. Pop up. And the pitcher drops it. Throws it to second and records the out. I guess that's why they don't let pitchers catch fly balls. Count with 2 outs and Bryson Jenkins on first base as a runner. Tyler Stevens, aka Steve-O, comes up to the plate. And he'll see the first pitch for a strike. 1 is the count. Second pitch of the at bat. Tyler Stevens swing and miss for strike 2. Here's another pitch 0-2, but it's outside for a ball. 1-2 is the count now with 2 outs and a man on first for Chattanooga State. 1-2. Tyler Stevens fouls this one off straight back. One and two. Tyler Stevens fouls it off again. Number 14's Tyler Stevens sees the 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that'll be a ball. Now looking at 2s across the board, a 2-2 count with 2 outs and a man on first for Chattanooga State. Here comes the pitch. Be a ball. 3-2 is the count now. Tyler Stevens will hit a line drive to left field and it'll get down. Runner is to third if we take the lead. First pitch. That'll be a strikeout. Alright, so we're back. Stream seemed to be cut off for a second, but so it's an 0-0 count to Alex Johnson, man on first and third for Snead State. Believe the last hitter just got a hit. Ryan Wells looking to get out of here with no damage, hoping to keep the score. Here's the first pitch. That'll be a pop fly. The center field looks like it's gonna be gone. Alex Johnson with a 3-run bomb to take the lead, 11-9 Snead State.
Three or four?
It's 3. It's a grand slam, bro. Well, bases were just cleared by a home run, so got 2 outs. Trey Higgins up to bat. Ryan Wells from Canada pitching. That'll be a strike for his first pitch to Trey. It's another pitch. And that'll be a strike as well. 0-2 here with 2 outs. I believe these are the first runs that Ryan Wells has given up today. Oh, and 2 here, looking to put him away. That'll be a little low on the ball. One and 2 here. That'll be a swing and a barely tipped it, but 1 and 2 remains the count with 2 outs and no one on. Ryan Wells with the pitch. Trey Higgins with the swing and miss. Drop third, and he's out. So we'll go to the top of the bottom of the 5th. It's the bottom of the fifth, and that'll be the first pitch to Jonathan Vagoa for a ball. That'll be another ball. And there's the first strike to Jonathan Vagoa. It's a 2-1 count. Johnny leads off the Tigers here in the bottom of the fifth. Nobody on, nobody out. It's another pitch, and that'll be fouled to the first base side. Two is the count. That'll be a ball right above Johnny's head. Three and two is the count. And Johnny hits a hard ground ball past the shortstop for his first hit as a Chattanooga State Tiger. So 0-0 count here with the man on first. Here's Brody Ballou. He'll take that one for a ball. One 0 to Brody Ballou. I believe it might have been another catcher's interference here. So Brody Ballou will take his free base. Charlie Berryman continues on the mound for Snead State as Cade Chamley comes up to the plate. Cade Chamley lays a bunt down the third base side. Third baseman has to make a throw on 1 foot. Goes wild. Cade Chamley proceeds to go to second. Brody Ballou stopped at third, and Jonathan Vagoa scores. That'll make this game 11-10 Snead State, with a man on second and third, no outs, as CJ Morrow comes up to the plate. With the lead run on second, CJ Morrow could change this game right here. 0-0 count, no outs. And that's ball one. That'll be ball two. So we got some ducks on the pond here for Corey Morrow. Looking to bring these guys in somehow. 2-0 is the count. And that'll be ball three. So 3-0 here. That'll be ball 4 as Corey Morrow takes his free base. And now Bryson Jenkins, maybe the best guy you could have in this position right now, with a lot of ducks on the pond. Bases juiced for him. No outs, no count. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It'll be 0-1. That'll be ball 1, as it's in the dirt. It's a good block by the catcher there. One and one is the count here with no outs and bases loaded. That'll be a ball. Two and one here. And Bryson Jenkins will foul one off. Here's another pitch, and that's a swing and miss by Bryson Jenkins. That'll be the first out of this inning. As Tyler Stevens walks up to the plate. So here's the 0-0 pitch. That'll be a ball. One and 0. That'll be a ball as well. The pass ball as Brody Ballou scores and ties this game up at 11. The other two runners advance as well, so now it's second and third with one out. I think he called it a strike. It's 1-1, bro. Did you see him put it up?
You put it up.
It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. That'll be a strike.
What is it?
I don't know. I can't see. Here's the pitch. That'll be a ball. Just leave it. I don't know. Berryman with the pitch. Tyler Stevens will foul that one back. Two. Tyler Stevens will foul that one off. And here, Tyler Stevens rips a line drive to center field. Runner on third base will tag up, and he will be safe at home. That'll be Cade Chamley that scored, an RBI for Steve-O. And here comes Tyler Jones to the plate with the man on second. Man on second would be CJ Morrow. Pretty decent runner. Base hit should score him, but let's see what TJ does here. 0-0. Doesn't commit fully, so that'll be ball one. One-0 here, 2 outs. That'll be fouled straight back. Making it a 1-1 count with 2 outs and a man on second. That'll be a ball, 2-1. That'll be a ball as well, a pass ball as CJ Morrow proceeds to third base. And now you got a guy in a better position to score here for TJ. 3-1 and a hitter's count. Three-one here. And TJ will line a line drive to left center. He'll go for 2, and he'll be in there for an RBI double as the Tigers take the lead. Short's 13.
It's about 13.
That was 12. Is it bottom 5?
Yeah.
So here's Connor Linkfield in the bottom of the fifth. 2 outs and a runner on second. Sees the first pitch for a strike. Oh, and 1 is the count. That'll be a ball. So let's make it 1-1. 2 outs here. Tigers going on a bit of a rally here. See if Connor Linkfield can keep it going. That'll be a pass ball. Almost a hit by pitch. As TJ, Tyler Jones, makes his way to third base. Sorry about that. There was a pitching change. So Peyton Doyle is on the mound now for Snead State. Pitcher and an infielder from Dallas, Georgia at 5'10", 175. Two and one. And that'll be a strike. So we'll have 2s across the board. 2-2 is the count with 2 outs. Man on third for the Tigers. Linkfield looking to bring this guy in here. And that'll be a hit by pitch on a slider, I believe. So Connor Linkfield makes his way to first base, and we now have first and third with 2 outs. As Mason Page makes his way to the plate. Mason Page looking to come back from that strikeout last appearance. Hoping to do something for his team here. 0-1 is the count as he sees the first strike. That's a pick to first, but he's unsuccessful. Mason Page, the 0-1. That's a ball. As Connor Linkfield steals second. 1-1 is the count now with 2 outs and 2 ducks on the pond for Mason Page here. Man on second and third. That's a foul ball straight back. Just looking for a base hit here. Should be able to score them both. And Mason Page hits a ground ball past the shortstop, goes into left field, throw home as Linkfield slides in, and he's safe. Mason Page makes his way to second base as the throw is on its way home. And so he did indeed make up for that strikeout last appearance and gets a 2 RBI single. And that'll make this 15-11 Chat State. But we're not stopping here. Jonathan Vigoa up to the plate now with the man in scoring position. A single should be able to do it as he swings and misses the first pitch for a strike. 0-1 is the count, 2 outs. It's a ball. 1-1. Jonathan Vigoa looking to build up his RBIs here. So he already has 2, I believe. And he'll foul one off to the first base side. So 1-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch, and it's a ball. 2s across the board. It's been happening pretty frequently this game. 2-2 is the count with 2 outs and a man on second. That'll be ball 3, as it almost hits him. So here's the 3-2 with 2 outs. And that'll be a soft grounder to third base, and the throw is good. So he will be out at first, and we'll go to the top of the 6th. Alright, so we'll start the top of the 6th here. Pitching change for the Tigers as Connor Bryson comes in to pitch. I believe he's from the Knoxville area. Like to call him the Doc of the team. First pitch here. That'll be a swing and miss from number 10, Luke McNeil, for Snead State. 0-1 is the count. Nobody on, nobody out. That'll be a close ball. 1-1. That'll be ball 2. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. And that'll be another swing and a miss. I believe those are on 2 sliders. Two and two here, no outs. That'll be a line drive, but a diving play to make it an out. Connor Linkfield. Oh here. That'll be ball 1. One no. That'll be another ball to Jack Hayes. Jack Hayes, an infielder and pitcher, freshman from Piedmont, Alabama. Coming in at 5'11", 200. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that'll be a strike. Make it 2-1. Here's the 2-1, and it's fouled back. So I have 2-2 with 1 out. Two-two pitch, and it'll be a swing and a miss from Luke McNeil. And there's Connor Bryson's first strikeout of the season. Hope to see many more of those. Number 48 comes up to bat. Don't believe I have this guy's name on my list, so I'm sorry about that. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That'll be a ball. One and 0. It's a beautifully painted strike on the outside corner. 1-1 count with 2 outs here. Nobody on. Here's the delivery. That'll be a close ball. 2-1. Two-one pitch from Connor Bryson. And that'll be a strike on the outside. Once again, we have 2s across the board. 2-2 count and 2 outs with nobody on for Snead State. Looking to put him away. That'll be strike 3, and he will put him away. 1-2-3 inning for Connor Bryson, and we'll go to the top of the 7th. Bottom 6, sorry. So first pitch will be fouled off by Brody Ballou. Make this an 0-1 count. Nobody on, nobody out. Peyton Doyle is still on the mound for Snead State. One is the count. That'll be fouled off by Ballou. Brody Ballou from the Murfreesboro area. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that'll be a ball. Make it 2-2. That'll be a ground ball to the second baseman, as he doesn't seem to come up with it. It's an error. So here's the 0-0 to Cade Chamley. It's a pass ball as Brody Ballou makes his way to second base. 1-0 is the count with no outs and a runner on second for the Tigers. It's a swing and miss by Cade Chamley. One pitch. It's another swing and miss. 1-2 is the count, no outs. And that'll be hit to the shortstop as he throws it to third, and Brody Ballou's caught in a pickle. And he's out at second. Cade Chamley will go to first. So that'll be the first recorded out of this bottom half of the sixth, as C.J. Morrow makes his way to the plate, fellow Canadian. So 0-0 pitch with one out and a man on first for Chattanooga State. That'll be a strike for the first pitch. Oh, 1. It's a ball, 1-1. And that'll be hit to the second baseman. He makes a great play to get him out at first. Cade Chamley proceeds to second. Bryson Jenkins comes up to the plate. So 0-0 pitch here with 2 outs and man on second. Bryson Jenkins will see ball 1. Doyle delivers, and that'll be hit by Bryson to the shortstop, and We'll get him out at first, and we'll go to the top of the 7th. Tigers are 3 outs away from winning this one. So here we are on the top of the 7th as Bryson delivers his first pitch for a strike. Here's the second pitch, and it's a ball. So a 1-1 count here. That'll be another ball. Number 19, Walker Allen at the plate. Freshman infielder from Birmingham, Alabama. That'll be the third ball. So it's a 3-1 count. That'll be ball 4 as Walker takes his base. Coming up to the plate, Chris Calma, sophomore from Pinson, Alabama, outfielder. Connor Bryson picks off, but is unsuccessful. Chris shows a bunt, pulls it away, but it's a strike. 0-1 is the count with no outs, and a runner on first for Snead State. Looking to turn one here. That'll be a ball. 1-1. One pitch. That'll be a strike. outside corner. 1-2 now, with no outs. Connor Bryson picks off again, but is unsuccessful. Another pickoff. Didn't get him. So 1-2 here to Chris Kalmar. And he'll hit a foul ball down the first base line. Stats so far: Snead State, 11 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors. Chat State, 15 runs, 10 hits, 0 errors. Another pickoff, looked close, but didn't get him. Here's the 1-2. That'll be a strike 3 looking for Connor Bryson's third strikeout of the night. He's only faced 5 batters so far. This will be a 6th. Number 5, Fisher Moss. Connor Bryson looking for a double play to end this one. That'll be strike 1 to Fisher. 0-1 is the count, 1 out and a man on first for Snead State. Fisher Moss, an outfielder and pitcher, sophomore. That'll be a ball. 1s across the board, 1-1 count, 1 out. That'll be a hit by pitch. So men on first and second with 1 out here. As number 16, Hayden Stansel will be up to the plate. Pitching coach Dion Felger goes out to meet with Connor Bryson.
Come on, come on. It'd be really good if we had a card from
Yeah,
he's our 5th pitcher. How many have we used? 5th. Who's our 5th?
Alright, so Hayden Stansel up to the plate. The 0-0 pitch, and that'll be strike 1. Placed nicely outside. Connor Bryson 1 pitch away from ending this thing. 0-1 pitch. That'll be strike 2. As Hayden sees it. 0-2 here. Connor Bryson, aka CB, looking to put him away. And that will. He'll strike him out looking. Connor Bryson's 4th strikeout of the night. believe that was his 7th batter. So Alex Johnson steps up to the plate, looking to do something here for his team. CBOO. He'll miss just inside for ball 1. 1-0 here for Alex Johnson. He has a man on first and second with 2 outs. CB delivers, and that'll be strike 1. 1-1 is the count now with 2 outs. Bryson delivers and was almost a hit by pitch, but Johnson ducked just in time. 2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. That'll miss just outside. 3-1 now. Alex Johnson in a hitter's count. Here in a big position for his team. The 3-1 pitch. And that'll be a strike taken down the middle. So 3-2 here. Could very well be our last pitch. Can Connor Bryson do it? 3-2 pitch. And he will. Alex Johnson strikes out swinging. And that is Connor Bryson's 5th strikeout in 2 innings. Great performance by him and a great performance by the Chattanooga State Tigers tonight. Thank you all for watching. Chattanooga State 15, Snead State 11.